Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome in the ZSR. Tonight we're featuring the Ocarina of Time North American Weekly Standard Race. On screen, our runners today are going to be Barbu, Volk41, Red, and Zimu. On commentary, we have Emo Soda and Sonic R. Pika. They're going to be taking you through the race. Hope everyone has a great time. Good luck, have fun.
Hello, cats. Yo, what's up? NA Hype? I believe it's. How's it going?
Things are okay on my end, even though it is hot and 11 o'clock at night. I was about to say 11 o'clock in the morning. It's not 11 o'clock in the morning in the UK.
It's so late you don't even know what time it is. I've been there. It's a late time. But,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm not too familiar with a lot of these runners. I think I've seen Red the most.
Red has been taking part in, I believe Red has been taking part in qualifiers. The same is true for, I think Barbu has as well.
Okay.
That's the name that I think I've seen in the, in the race time rooms. As for Vulcan's Zimu, couldn't tell you. I'm going to refresh real quickly because I had one screen frozen.
So CAC start for Child Spawn, starting with Requiem and Prelude. I mean, I start with 2 songs. The weekly changes, like a month or 2 ago now. So it's great. I love that feature. You just don't have to play songs at all. Like
it is brilliant. It is brilliant. As both Death Mountain Crater and Lon Lon Ranches brought. And we have a butter knife.
Oh, very nice. And that's CL, is that?
Bolero.
A Bolero on Requiem. Okay.
Yeah. So I like the addition of Prelude. It's nice in Scrubs. It's nice here. It does mean that we could have an item on a song check, which you don't get in Scrubs, and I love that because, well, what if you have a major item on OoT?
Yeah. No, for sure. Or Ice Cavern. You just add another item to Ice Cavern. It already has so many, average. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see what these players do here. It looks like Volk is getting the Temple of Time hints. 40 is dead. Red's going Lon Lon to get another song, hopefully. Ooh, Skullmask has Rudo's letter and there's a bomb bag on Shoot the Sun.
I approve greatly because this means that if we find Saria's song, we are more likely to get the bunny hood.
Mm-hmm.
And by that I mean, please get the bunny hood. I know it's a bit of a time loss to start with, but you're going to make it back.
Yeah, not a huge fan of the bunny hood plays. I think it's fine, but it's like you're just kind of inviting time loss into your seed, and I don't know. It's just a little bit too much for me, but I can see the appeal for sure.
Give us explosives or a scale. And we can now full clear Jabu.
Yeah, I mean, they can just go pick up the letter and go do that. I mean, we don't even know if it's one of the stones or medallions, right? I don't think anyone's checked on screen.
No, I don't think it's been checked yet.
I think Volk went the closest to it by just checking the hints there, Temple of Time. Barbu is going straight for Deku as Red picks up, I think, Nocturne at Lon Lon.
Yep. So either Boomerang, Nocturne, or Silo is boss there.
Of course, we got a lot of other great racers in this race. 36 racers overall for the NA Weekly today.
A nice number.
Pretty interesting to see how it all checks out here. Got quite a smattering of racers of all calibers. Lon Lon's Way of the Hero. We already know that.
Yeah. I mean, Nocturne is pretty Way of the Hero. Boomerang, also pretty Way of the Hero. I don't know. I don't want to say which one it is yet.
Yeah, it's always good, I think, to just not assume anything, especially early on in the seed. You just kind of like, well, it could be this and it could be that, but you don't want to kind of slot yourself into something you don't have to yet. You want to keep it open, you know, in terms of routing. So here's Wolf getting his ring as Zemu gets Bolero at Requiem.
And shoots Sun is a bomb bag.
Barbu entering Deku. Looks like Red's going for Valley. Interesting.
Whilst I'm not the biggest fan of the timing of it, I do like a Valley loop. I prefer to do it after Deku Tree, just because you can get the full South Hyrule, going back to Season 3 meta style.
Yeah.
Loop.
It's been on and off, like either really good or really bad, I would say.
Yeah.
Like it's always been like everyone does it and it's fine, or no one does it because it's a huge time loss and blah blah blah. But
I'll do it because those who don't do it, and if there's something good there, then I could be in go mode sooner.
now with Open Deku, I definitely agree. I think you see that more in League, I would say, more in S5. We've saw a bunch where people go Valley Lake more often than the weeklies nowadays. Of course, when you have more Sphere Zero checks open with Deku, Valley and Lake get a lot worse. But you still have 4 hints in total. Could really change it up depending on what those are. But we're also using Way to Heroes, not paths. So a lot of other settings and or tournaments are using paths nowadays. But kind of throwing it back to Way of the Hero just to gain a little bit more perspective as we go into hopefully Season 6 in the next month or two. The next main tournament, which should be pretty exciting.
Which one do you think is better, Path or Wasp? As we find out that 50 skills is dead. Yeah, which one do you think is better, Path Hints or Way of the Heroes?
Which ones do I prefer?
Yeah.
Depends on what the exact settings are. So I think for something like mixed pools, Path is really complicated because the whole map is complicated in itself. So it's like kind of takes away from the ER aspect a little bit. But I like Way of the Heroes pretty much only there, and otherwise Paths are fine. Really depends on a lot of different factors, but in general, I would say I like Path more. But it depends. Like if you already have a lot in terms of the settings. It's kind of a lot to just kind of put on. So we see Deku Way the Hero, as well as a Mirror Shield in there.
Yeah.
So we can probably safely assume that it's...
We need that Mirror Shield, yeah.
Spirit Med, yeah.
Very outside Hyrule Castle, was that? On Red side, saying that, you don't need to do that.
Yep. Another big chest here as well on Barbu's screen. In the basement of Deku, it's going to be Mirror Shield. And what else here? I would say probably a Bomb Bag or a Hook.
I'm going to say it's the Goron Sword. ZL is in Crater.
Very nice. Oh, magic. Very early magic.
Also, thank you for that pointless hint game. We know Bolero is on Requiem. And Big Pose is a green potion bottle. Going back quickly to the Waffle Path. I initially didn't like path hints. I didn't like the idea of it because, Wasp added in, you had to think about things. Personally, I still prefer Wasp because you have to think about things. You have to, work out if it's bait or not. And you have that a lot more compared to Path. Path is nice though because you usually only get path hints for what is required, not necessarily the optional rewards, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I would say I don't know. I think it really just depends. I think for me personally, I've been playing a lot of RSL recently with the new season start. So I've had the displeasure of having boss shuffle in one of the seeds with path hints. Oh, there's a strength too in Deku.
I don't want to get into strength boss. Not,
Ooh, yeah.
Please
So...
no. Also, it was Greg on the big pose, not a bottle. It's a meme.
Okay. But I would say for that, it's like, again, a little bit too complicated to just kind of grok, at a glance, unless you get used to it, of course. But that's kind of what I mean, though. It depends on like the other contextual information you have in a seed, and a lot of that's going to be dictated by ER or what have you. Looks like a lens and something else in Kakuri Forest Mido's house here on Barbu's side. Definitely love the Deku Rush play, especially on these settings, and a wallet.
Ooh, so we can buy our Goron tunic and we can do our treasure chest game.
Yeah, not bad. All he's really missing out is just a bomb bag or something and completely just get market out of the way. Yeah, 30 dead as well. So 30 to 50 skulls is dead. Still have a Crater Way the hero for something. It's not going to be for that ZL.
Yeah, it used to be that you could have ZL Waft, but because ZL is going to be Waft about 90% of the time, the hints distributions will sometimes disable it.
Yeah, it just gives you more information as a racer. Definitely prefer that myself. I'd say.
I love it. I do love it.
That's kind of like what I'm getting back to with the path hints versus Way the Hero. Like sometimes it gives you more information. Sometimes it's just a big duh. But I mean, you always have that with randomizers. So it could be like DC's on the path to Dodongo. Like he's like, okay, there's gonna be a bomb bag or a strength or both.
Yeah.
Or Deku Path Goma. There's a slingshot in there. Like very like ho hum. Like
either there's a slingshot in there or it leads to a slingshot.
Right. So it's the same with Way the Heroes though too. It could be something that leads to something else that leads to something else. So it's kind of just a way of phrasing the hint more for me, I would say. I like the variety. That's why big RSL stan, of course, but
yeah, I do like the idea in, RSL having the mix. We have Zarya Song! We can get Bunny Head! Zarya Song is very early. Very early, I mean, you need to go adult, but it's still very early.
Not bad.
Yeah, I have an emote. I don't have a problem.
Is that a Sonic with a bunny hood? Okay.
Yep, and the Goron sword sized caliber.
Hell yeah. I mean, you know me, I'm just drinking sodas all day, so
Wait, Din's on child shooting? Oh boy. That's
okay. Definitely interesting.
Definitely, yeah, like we can do Flames and Composer's Grave without having to do the trick. We can oh wait, no, we can't dip Shadow Temple yet.
We're kind of seeing a lot of the racers filling in each other's tracks here. Stuff we've already seen, so a lot of open-ended kind of direction that we have for the seed here. About 15 minutes in almost here. Bulk looks like he did the adult CAC into maybe something in Goron City. I mean, he doesn't really have any items that can Take advantage of this. Who domain is foolish. Okay.
Okay, so obviously we don't have Paradox Letter, but we don't have anything there.
I also love that all 4 of the runners on stream today, they're all using different trackers. It's a beautiful thing, really.
So we've got one of them using two of them are using versions of Gothic Stones trackers.
Ooh, Valley Dead.
Oh. We only have Hammer Rocks left to do with Valley. Yeah, we have 2 using Gossip Stone trackers, but with different art styles and whatnot. 2 of them using... I don't know what trackers that is.
I'm not too sure myself.
But again, different art styles are...
Yeah, just think the variety is great. I mean, I'm sure they're all on probably different platforms as well. Looks like Red looks like he's on Retro. Not sure about the other ones. Volk, I think, is on... Oh, what is that one called?
Dolphin?
No, oh, it could be that, or it could be the... it's the one that iCola uses. I forget what the name of it. I think Rockchalk used to use it.
So the ones that are legal are BizHawk, RetroArch, Project 64.
Oh, yeah, it was Project. Yeah.
It's Project 64. Okay.
Yeah. And then for Baru and Zemu, not too sure. There's nothing really giving it away for them. I think Zemu might actually be on BC. Kind of looks BC-ish. Excuse me.
If we could see their mirror shield or a button, then we could confirm it.
Yeah. Anything metallic?
Yeah.
An early fire dip here is pretty interesting. Really no items to go too deep in here, so it's really just a 2 check and done.
Well,
Sort of deal,
would have been a 1 check and done, but we got a key.
Yeah, exactly. Probably just another key here.
Oh, Zemo is actually on VBC.
Oh, nice, yeah.
It is VBC. I saw the button.
Nice. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah. Unless it's Dolphin. But I don't know. Oh, you will need a classic controller. Fair enough. Listen, there's 4 people we need to keep track of. And only 2 sets of eyes.
2 sets of... Well,
we're going to miss stuff. And we can only
I have
apologize.
4 eyes.
I mean, if we're saying technically you have 4 eyes, technically I have 4 eyes too, but...
Oh. So we're the Doc Ock of commentary here, really. Sorry about that. Volk is also going Deku, and Zemu's really just paving the way here a little bit.
Yeah,
all kind of at the same point. There's not really anything that's really pulling us into a direction, right? There's nothing that we can use to... Beyond that strength is the biggest thing right now, and I think Barbie going adult here is really just signaling going CAC and DC.
You can do most of DC.
Yep. I think he's got a really good shot at finding Bombag in there or something.
Yeah.
With Crater being way of the hero, too, I would really want to investigate that first.
I mean, we could get Hammer in DC.
That's true.
And Hammer locks.
It's a double-edged sword either way. Like, it's either you save in DC, do the other stuff, maybe you find something, reset maybe, or just commit to having DC be last or first. So it's hard to say at this point, because if you have like a handful of checks left, like definitely less than a dozen. Or fewer than a dozen, but
Well,
that crater wath is just a big sore in my eye.
Yeah. The problem is, we know it can't be ZL because of how the hint distribution works.
Mm-hmm.
The only checks we can do currently is we can peek what's on top of the crater, and we can check what's in the alcove, that little alcove bit.
I'm pretty sure everyone that's gone and used Bolero has checked both of those, but I'm not entirely sure. I wasn't paying attention to those.
So, in my opinion, even though doing the Death Mountain loop is quite attractive, I would much rather
scout DC at that point.
Yeah, scout DC, because if I get a bomb bag, if I get logic breakers, aka the bomb chews, or if I get a hammer, I do have more checks on my way.
Right.
I can check the Fairy and Death Mountain Trail as well, for example. Oh, we've got an adult save. We're in the Lost Woods.
Yeah, this is like the most average seed I've seen in a while. As far as weeklies go. Really nothing
too out of the ordinary.
Too interesting. Yeah, just you get some items, you do Deku. It's not a medallion, cool, whatever. You're still gonna go there. And besides that, it's really nothing cracking the seed open yet.
Yeah.
I'd be really interested to see if anything's in River Sphere Zero and Open Grotto.
Oh, yeah.
That's got a lot of potential here.
Yeah, I could agree with Open Grotto potentially being a dip you do.
Especially if you know the jumps, but at least for these runners, I'm not sure if they know it. The 2 jumps in River.
The jumps... The upper heart piece is easy enough to learn. It's a very nice setup.
It's an easy one if you're not me, because I still refused to learn the easy setup. And I use some crackhead setup where you just slash the wall, and then you just aim for it. Wait, it's not a good setup, but I know.
Are you setting it for upper or lower?
Upper,
because lower I do the sword slash based one.
Yeah, I always do the side hops and then the one ESS left on the lower one. But it's like Song of Time. Is that? Serenade, okay. Thank you, chat.
Ooh. Zal gets just a self-high quite nicely.
Yeah, this kind of sucks. Not gonna lie. It's got not a lot going for it so far. It's really just DC. Is it DC or River Open Grotto? I mean, you still have the letter, and you can still go do Jabu.
No, you can't.
Oh,
with what bomb bag or scale?
Well, yeah, see, that's a good point. That's why we have 2 commentators in the booth.
We work with each other. We make sure that the others not forgetting things.
Yeah. I mean, they have the wallet, so I think you could see.
You could buy bomb shoes. No, yeah, you could buy bomb shoes.
Wasteland and or just use a bonus. I mean, it's also cool, but
oh yeah, we do have a bonus.
Yeah, that was off Sun's Grave. Looks like Volk and Artificial Red here both have it, but Zimu and Barbu do not quite yet. Oh, it looks like Zimu just got it though. Okay. And Barbu's going into DC. It's the first look at DC, and that's almost 25 minutes in. I'm a little surprised, at least for the runners that have gone and done Deku. That strength really just didn't propel them in any capacity towards that. And it looks like Red's even going to Spirit Temple here.
That brings up a good point. Dancing Darunia is in logic.
Ooh, losing a shield though, that's classic.
Ooh.
Classic child spirit.
Yeah, Child Spirit is not a very nice place to be in. Very volatile. You know.
MQ or vanilla too.
Ooh.
MQ's even worse.
Yeah, I haven't played MQ Spirits. I've played.
There's a lot more fire. Kind of like fire has more fire as well.
Fire has you using Din's Fire and Fire Arrows. Which is quite
they both
interesting.
work.
Yeah. Spirit Temple, I just haven't touched. Spirit Temple can go to the afterlife.
Let's see, Barb skipping the hint there. That's more of a playstyle difference. It's kind of like the upper crater hint in a way. I would say the same people that skip DC hint, like Zephyr, always skip the other one as well in crater.
I tend to only do the crater hint if I'm desperate for a hint.
We got a big chest.
Rumble, 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 rumble.
Let's go! Okay, we got a real seed here, folks. At least among these runners, I would say Red is probably the most experienced. Would you agree with that?
I don't know. I would say yes, given I know,
Wow.
you know, I've seen Red play.
Scumming Child Spirit there. I mean, you don't have the explosive, so I get it, but like, where's he gonna go now? He's gonna play Prelude and assumedly go DC as well. Really nothing at all yet found there. Looks like this might be a big chest. See? It is.
Yes.
An item. We don't have to go river yet. Hey, a Spit 2! Let's go! Let's go. Go to Goron City, of course. Or...
Yeah, Goron City, you get bomb juice. So that makes the Goron City loop, you know, that...
Oh,
that
yeah,
loop.
you have the 10 bomb chews on the hammer chest. I think I was hinted right.
Yeah.
So that's not a bad start then. Almost 30 minutes in here now.
Even though they are logic breakers, we do have explosives. Well, we have access to explosives. Sling on Skull Kid. Oh boy.
Oh god. Imagine an item on target in the woods. How many forfeits do you think there'd be?
Too many.
The item depends on the item.
Yeah. Almost certainly too many.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay, Brad going for that letter, looks like. Ah, target woods is nothing, man.
Target Woods is dead. It's nothing but blue rupee.
Alright, let's see if there's anything else in this Goron City maze. I don't think we've seen anybody peek it. I mean, there's really no reason to come here at all.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a big chest.
There's a big chest. There's a small chest.
Oh, even more? Okay.
Okay, sure. We'll take more bomb chews. Bomb.
All right,
Okay.
back to DC we go. You know,
They say that Goron City is an explosive. Has had some explosive developments.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
That's a huge thing to find, though, for sure. It's gonna put Barbu ahead here on stream by quite a bit, looks like, unless something's on skulls. But even then, Zimu's not going to get it to 10 here in CAC, and Volk is just heading towards Saria's check, ending his child segment here.
Mm.
And Red is doing child shooting, I would guess, on his way towards adult, but let's see here. I'll be right back. I just got to refill my water here.
No worries. So we can full clear DC. We can now full clear Jabu. We can do most of Shadow. Not Shadow, Spirit. Letter is on Skull Mask. So, what is hammer locked? Oof. We need the hammer. We need the hammer, and Fire Temple is not a required dungeon today. Oof. Yeah, Firestone needs hammer anyway. Yeah, as you know, Arenas are going to be repeating checks right now, but we have a DC dip by Barbu, Red, racing Dampe. Yeah. Please, no strength 3. I don't want to see strength 3 yet. Strength, what is too complicated for that? Way too complicated for that.
All right, I am back.
We need the hammer with Stonefire. That's what you return to.
Wait, what about Stonefire?
So we need hammer to get our death to what? But fire is a stone.
Nice lights.
We need those lights anyway.
It's in a good place. Everyone's gonna get that.
Well, you're going to need to do it sooner or later, so... Unless you go mode DC, in which case... Number one, why are we go moding DC?
That's a good question.
Yeah. What else do we have in DC then?
A hook shot.
Okay, so we can now beat Spirit Temple. We can now...
It's an early Spirit Temple.
Yeah. So we can beat Spirit, we can beat Javu and DC, we can beat... Have we beat any other dungeon yet?
Missing a bow for forests, which good possibility it's in spirit. It's a huge dungeon.
I'm going to bet that first logical bow is Din's Fire locked.
I'm gonna go off a wild hunch here and say bottom of the well has first bow.
Okay, so we need to find ourselves a Thorns.
Just to be nice.
Yeah.
With that bomb bag though, they can be Jabu as well.
I hope it's not Strength 3 locked, which is hammer locked. Stone's Shadow. We can do 2 checks in Shadow. They say that Ocarina of Time teaches a bow. Oh god. Okay, so your options for your bow are either you have to do Stone Shadow.
Well, that wouldn't even be that bad of a thing, right?
Yeah.
It would at least tell you that long shot has to be available if that's the first bow for Shadow. So that's not even bad info. I mean, it's honestly a good hint, but
I know if it was in, say, on OOT or Forest Temple locked behind Din's Fire, then we may be having a few questions.
More than a few.
More than a few, yeah. Like, who are you and how can I roll seeds as diabolical as you? Although, should I be talking?
I mean, yeah, you're one of the commentators. I would say probably yes.
Razor is still what?
First look at Adult Spirit here for Barbu. Whereas Red is finishing up DC here. Zima finishing up Deku. Barbu has a real chance to pull ahead here.
Yeah, it does depend on what we find. Is there anything in River?
Oh, definitely an open question at this point.
Will we get to see a bunny Jabu?
Well, yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see if anyone chooses that over like Spirit.
Because we can full clear both. Spirit has more checks, but Jabu is slightly faster? Question mark.
You're gonna have to do both anyway, so I would say it depends more on which age you are currently. But I think with the bomb bag location, I think most people are gonna, especially with the bomb trees also both being in there on the other 2 checks. It's really gonna put most people at, you go to DC, and then you go to Spirit because you have all the items, and then you go to Jabu because it's an age change. So there's not a ton of reason to do it first, unless you have a scale, but that's still MIA at this point.
I will be right back. I'm going to go retrieve a bottle of squash from the fridge.
Looks like Zimu gonna pick up that letter. I think that's the first letter. Ooh, big chest here though in Spirit, Adult. For Barbu. And as Red gets his strength 2. Woof. Wow. Okay, so a double punch here. We found the hammer is in crater. That's apparently the Wath.
That
In the crater wall. And there's a bow and adult spirit on the hand.
nice.
So that's
Nice.
2 huge developments here.
So I guess all I had to do was step away and we found something. We can now do Forest Temple.
Yeah, it's a really big gain. So it's going to come down to who was ahead on progression here. Kind of how it always comes down to, but looks like I think Red just completed GC, I think, right?
I don't see on their tracker.
He's getting the strength with the strength to getting the bomb back, right?
Hmm.
Okay, then he's gonna go do it. So it looks like Barbu is definitely in the lead right now. Depends on. I mean, you have Crater as a Wath, so it's really gonna help a lot here in terms of direction. First look at Child's Goron City here on Zimu's side.
Child Goron City. We could do Dancing Dad. We can now technically do all of Child Goron City though, anyway, because we know where that bomb bag is.
Mm-hmm.
We can't do it with Zimu's equipment, but it can be done nonetheless.
Barbu taking a big hit there from the knuckle. And Dad has a bloopy today. That's your allowance.
I mean, Dad just wanted to make sure that we could afford something.
Because he's going to go for the Goron Pot with strength. I think out of all the runners on Restream here, Volk's really kind of come out ahead the most with that hammer find. So it depends on what Barbu does after Spirit, but
yeah, I guess because we don't know.
It's going to be able to one-trip DC. He's the only person that... Oh, I don't know. Yeah, he's the only person that can one-trip DC in this seed. Get the strength to go to Spirit, and then has Bolero to go straight to Fire, versus the other players might not find that hammer first, but it looks like Red did find that. Hammer's locked by either Bomb Bag or Strength, but I think the Strength.
I guess the question now is, why is Hammer?
Something's in Fire. I mean, that's what I would assume.
Something Fire, something could be on Creative Fairy.
I guess we don't know what's on OoT yet, right?
No, we don't. I don't think that's been hinted yet. And if that is our... Well, if that's our... If that's required, we could be in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if it's something like Hookshot.
Big Roundhead.
We don't need
to Twin Rova here. Going to be at 3 meds coming up here, as well as the song check. Could be Song of Storms up Prelude. Could be a big change.
Those would be interesting. We're a long shot away from go mode. Yeah, what the heck, Seed? Oh yeah, I'm neutral gold scale.
Just gonna be in forest, I would say.
You mean that dungeon that doesn't exist because we're all asleep whilst it happens?
Possibly.
Who knows? Could be anywhere. It could even be sitting right under our noses. Wait, what? Yeah, ooh, is that Twin Rover down? That is Twin Rover down.
Yep.
Nice.
As Red is facing off against King Dodongo, as well as Volkir, not too far behind.
Fair.
Zimu's still without a bomb bag. Still has not gone to Dodongo's yet. The safe scum as well.
Those are just rehashing checks right now, but we do have Twin Rover down. We do have a song check we can get as a result, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And if this song ends up being an item, then what's the song on OOT? Do we need OOT?
Looks like Babu's going straight to Forest Temple, I would say. And do some couple of checks along the way. Some more value.
Mm. The item was on. Oh wait, the item was on Saria's song. What was the item on Saria's song? I'm assuming it was nothing because we didn't see a major item on song check yet. Oh, it was a piece of heart. Saria was just giving us some love. Am I wrong?
Oh, definitely not wrong.
I'm hoping it's not nap time.
Ooh, a big chested SFM. Okay.
Ooh, ooh.
What is this?
It is. It's a scale.
Could prove beneficial for Babu here.
Yeah.
Really depends on when they go to get the letter. I mean, they can do job anytime they would like, so it's gonna come after Forest, I would say. And at least when you're in your Barbu's position here, you're really just missing Longshot in a way to get into water. But with the scale, that's definitely gonna help a lot. Only need one of two items instead of just irons.
Unless Central Pillow says hello.
Yeah, it could be ruined by Central Pillar.
And now that I've said that, it's going to get ruined by Central Pillow, isn't it? I've just kind of foreseen it.
I think it's a case of like, what would you rather have your go mode be? Long shot or iron/scale?
I'd rather my go mode be iron/scale.
Yeah, just because there's two of them.
Yeah, and gold scale water is the only thing I could say to that.
Mm-hmm. It's less of a chance that hook or long shot isn't hook locked. Yeah, pretty much both be available at most of the same time. And this hook was not hinted at directly. So I would say pretty good shot of that gold scale or irons go mode.
We have a call of Longshot going to be in fire to resolve that hammer. What songs are we missing at this point? We're missing
Storms. Prelude still has not been checked. Barbara's the only one that could check it on stream here.
If Storms is on OOT, do we start panicking?
If it's Storms, I would be worried, but I would probably go G2G first instead of just doing Shadow. I mean, you still need hovers. No one has hovers.
But no, you go to GTG, you get hovers. you
then you go into Stone Shadow, then you go into Stone Fire, and then Storms on OT. We have all been there. It's I think a pretty fair likelihood. But it could also just be like Irons and Longshot are just both in Forest, or one and the other are both in this and Jabu. And it's just a case of how efficiently is your route kind of set. I think those seeds are kind of the most exciting, just as a player. If you have everything available, but maybe one or two items that are just kind of just complete wacko in weird places, makes it so it's a lot more difficult to route efficiently. Versus just like just go to all your dungeons and you'll get all your items, sort of thing. So We'll see which one it is here. As Barbu and Red are making their way through Forest Temple, Barbu and the block push room. Red going to enter the block push room, getting that nice jump slash up with the seam on the wall. Same thing you can see with Dampe Race, just opposite. A couple other places as well in the game that you can do that. Pretty nice. Yeah, red not having that bow is going to be a huge deal here.
Yeah, like being unable to finish the dungeon is going to be difficult.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that bow was in Spirit Temple, wasn't it?
Yep. Red does have Requiem, so could just follow this up with just a straight go the Spirit play, which I think would be pretty good. It's like just a BK gonna be on the 4-master chest too. I was gonna say, like, if this is gonna be like a bow or something, that'd be pretty hype. Make it a lot closer on stream here, but Barbu is gonna be pulling way ahead the other runners here.
We got an Angie face on the pot.
Ooh, a big chest there in well though in Forest, and we'll see what that is in just a bit. Similarly, Red will be able to get this too. If that's a bow now that could be a huge game changer. Oh, another big chest. Okay.
Okay, so Forest Temple, we don't want to fall asleep in here, otherwise we're going to miss everything, including those iron boots.
Oh, there we go. Just looking for long shot now. Just like I said. Now this could be a really interesting seed to view, like from a top-down perspective, top level, in terms of routing. Looks like Barbu is just marking himself as go mode. Maybe he knows something and we don't. Hoping it's long shot.
Okay, so what wasps do we have?
Crater Jack Ulan Lon, which is for Rang, probably. Mirror Shield Strength, Magic, one of those. Or all.
So,
Crater for the Hammer.
And DC has been hinted one.
Or the Strength 2 for Bomb Bag.
Yeah. So, we're missing... Are we missing one Way of the Hero, or is there only 4?
Just the slingshot. I think we're just missing one, and then also one Foolish. We got Domain and Valley Foolish.
So we have a Hammer Wash. So I would
just in fire. I mean,
yeah. So I would want to do the Hammerlock checks first, and then do fire. Because once I found my long shot, you can just go with Water Temple now.
Now it's Hammer Way of the Hero, so it's a little bit different in that it could just be you need Hammer to complete the game, just straight up, to be able to complete Volve. Now that could be pointing towards OT, that could be pointing towards just a check, could be pointing towards a lot of things at this point. It could be, I guess, not Valley Hammer Grotto, so can get that off the table. But if you want to bet where Longshot is, you can put your bet into chat right now. Just !bets space where you think it's going to be, and you can win a lot of pride on the line. Somewhere clever. Okay, let's go. So Barbu is about halfway in forest. Just getting to the first Po almost here. Still has not rescinded his go mode on his tracker, so maybe he knows something that we don't.
Yeah, like I said, and actually no, wait. I don't see Hammer on Barbu's tracker, so...
Well, it'd be Crater Wath, so
yeah.
That or long shot from his perspective, and then the other one is probably just locking the other. I would, if he's clicking go mode right now, that's what I would assume as the razor for him at least. Or it could just be like in Bobblewell. It could be Prelude is Song of Storms. We have no idea for that.
We just have to wait and see.
Yeah, definitely on the edge of my seat here. Hope you all are too. About an hour in here.
As we approach the 1 hour mark, shall we do some shoutouts?
Yeah.
So, first of all, massive thank you to today's trackers who are pulling double duty each. We have Worn Traveller and Ballerina. And thank you to our runners Barbu, Volk, Red, and Zemo for letting us restream them.
Shoutouts to Jimbo as well. This restream would not be possible without him, as he's a restreamer. Yep. And shoutouts to ourselves.
Yeah.
Handshake here a little bit, you know?
Yeah, just that handshake that... I'm just imagining... Whoa, OoT is Sun Song.
Oh. Strength 3! What is that? What is that? Hello? And River? Oh, wait, River!
I'm scared.
Oh, no.
Market what?
What was...
Dins was in there.
Or it could be Bombchi Bowling. We've not seen that. And we've not seen Richard the Dog, I'm pretty sure, on stream.
Then why is Hammer Waff?
To beat Volvagia.
Why do we need to beat Volvagia?
It seems secretly awful. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
So the thing I'm thinking here is Market Waff got us Dins.
Mm-hmm.
Therefore, to make the hammer make sense...
Let's see what's on map chest here in Spirit. I think we have to remember what that was again, because if that's a key... Nope, okay. So it's not that, and it's not Composer Grave. It could be Haunted Wasteland. We have not seen any direction towards that area of the map yet. Apparently Crater Fair was also junk, so I don't know. At this point, if I were in the seed and I had all the information that we had, I would just assume just Pierre just has it and just make sure I get my Scarecrow song set. Because it could just be a case of he just has long shot.
Or it's AD.
Yep, or it's AD for something in Bomb the Well, which is going to be long shot. Could be any of those at this point. GTG is still a very, very live option at this point. Also, Ice Cavern is logically, you know, it's available.
Mm.
All right, well, I hope you got all your bets in. Betting is now closed for the long shot location. Sorry, Tyrus, you're a little bit too slow there, buddy. Oh, it's reopened now, maybe.
It deleted the bets. Oh no!
Alright, get your bets in, chat. Again! Exclamation point, bet space. Where you think it's gonna be.
There you go. I bet where I think it is. I've changed my mind. It's not going to be in the well. It's in Reed Grave.
Get those bets in again. First look at Jabu, though, from Volk's side. I assume that's where Barbu's also going to head after finishing with Forest.
Would be a logical play. Just do your dungeons. Having fun?
Fred finishing Spirits. Barbu finishing Forest. Volk not quite finishing Jabu, but getting there. And Zimu finishing Dodongos. A little bit behind on Zimu's side. Getting that hook. Nice.
We found... No, wait, that was hook shot, not long shot.
Yep.
I was about to say we found our long shot, but we haven't.
Yeah, everyone just saw the big chest and was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm not checking that. No, that would be pretty interesting, though. Yeah, no one had explosives when they did Child Spirit, so Sunblock, Strength, 1 chest. I think we saw a peek of when somebody else checked the Mirror Shield chest in Spirit, so I'm pretty sure Sunblock has to be a key. I'm looking at the horizon here, IRL, and I might lose power within the next hour, so if I just cut out, just keep going. Just keep going.
Why would you lose power in the next hour?
Monsoon season.
Oh.
I just see a giant wall of water heading my way, and it's scary. It's scary, folks.
I'm sure that we can keep things up here.
Oh, yeah. Oh, ZSR2. Hello. Rate of 83. Welcome to the NA Ocarina of Time Randomizer Weekly. Hope you all are having a great Saturday. I know we are here. Oh, flash flood warning. Classic.
Oh boy. Stay, man.
Oh, I get that every day, Monsoon. It's no big deal. I just, you just don't stand in a ditch, and you'll be okay. Don't stand in ditches. It's just good life advice, really. I mean,
if I see a flood warning, I need to start panicking, while simultaneously remain calm because my electricals are upstairs, not downstairs.
Yeah.
Yeah, Minuet is on Prelude. That'll make getting to Forest Temple faster.
Red, looks like he, died to Knuckle there? Or did he die to Tonrova? Didn't quite catch that.
Died to Knuckle.
Hate to see it. Alright, betting's closed again. So I hope you got your bets in a second time here.
I know I have.
I definitely did with the same bad bet.
I changed my bet.
Oh, wow. Gamer alert.
I said
What'd you change it from, too?
So I changed it from any of the checks in a room where you fight a dead hand in, and I changed it to Singgrave.
Gotcha. Yeah, gamers in chat as well here, changing their bets. Love to see it. Looks like Red is taking his sweet, sweet time here against this Knuckle. Really don't want to die again. It'd be pretty awful.
You don't want to rush it.
You don't want to die once, no less twice. So
yeah.
Otherwise, it's going to be a forest behind here, right?
Yeah.
Barbu heading child for Jabu. Gotta think here, 36 people in this race. Anyone close to go mode / on Ganon right now? What do you think?
I'm gonna say no.
Yeah, I would also say no. Really, pretty confidently. I think this reeks of AD, and hovers are gonna be
disgusting.
Somewhere inconvenient, I would say.
I'm going to say that hovers is going to be in. They're just going to be in Shadow Temple.
You know what the most surprising thing is here of the restream is that Red still does not have opponents from Suns. Because he found Nocturne before, so he just had no super big reason to check that, but still, like, he's always had you've always had progression to the seed, is the big thing, so it's not like it's a lack of progression, you don't know what to do, I guess I'll try and find Song of Storms for Bomb the Will kind of a thing, but it's always been, like, always rush your progression, right? It's always the best thing to do in Randomizer.
Either rush your progression or rush your Wasp, but once your Wasp is all full clear, then yeah, rush your progression.
Yeah, exactly, and really there's nothing else. There's Deku DC Wath, not really helpful. Crater, not especially helpful. And Lamon also not really telling us a whole lot here, unless something is going to be on Baronade. Doesn't look like it's looking like. I mean, Den's. This Shadow, man. I'm not feeling good about the Shadow. I think there's going to be something locked by hovers. Hovers are in GTG, and long shots like on Bongo or something like. It could just be GTG as well.
Yeah, like I could see a world. I could see a world where Hammer locks your hovers, and because Hammer locks your hovers, Bongo has your long shot. I could see that world. It's a disgusting world, but I see that world.
The world's not always pretty. I don't know what to tell you.
Have we seen a Fox 2 hints? It's my next question.
Yeah, it's a mix of Stone Fire, Stone Shadow, A&D Bomb of the Well, or Ice? Maybe? Ice? Anyone feeling ice in chat?
I mean, I'd appreciate being cooled down, but maybe not frozen.
Really not a lot of great options here.
Once we find hover boots, then I think we can stop panicking. Yeah, just...
Oh, we have Burning Kakariko is also a possibility here for storms. So, yeah, Menuet on Prelude. I think that's the first one. One of the first that we've seen. I think Barbie went Child, and I just did not catch that earlier. But
so storms is either Ice Cavern or Burning Cack.
Yep.
I am not looking forward to the interview if it ends up being AD. Oh, we are missing the third Foolish, yeah. Unless there is no third Foolish. Omchi Bowling, bowls, nothing. It's a dead check.
Oh, that's probably just thunder in my background. You know, the wall of water is just proceeding, you know. It's
So mostly just rehashing checks you've already seen. But Volk is heading. Is this a fire play?
What is up here?
Everyone.
Hello? Hello?
I
guess that's why Barbu marked himself in go mode already. Jesus. Has no one looked up there? Really? Really? No one looked up there on stream.
But why is Inspire on the way of the hero? Unless there's a key magic locked in spirit.
It's the one in Sunblock Room.
Yeah. Oh god.
Short answer, get fucked. But, you know, long answer, well, imagine you don't have all the keys in spirit. And you don't know flame storage, because why would you? It's not in logic.
Not in logic, it's also a child trick instead of an adult trick, in which case, why are we in child spirit climb?
Yeah, without explosives, which are strength 2 locked behind DC, which is also way of the hero.
At which point you probably end up doing adult spirit.
You know what? I'm going to the bathroom. Fuck this shit.
You're just going to leave me to commentate on our restream go mode. Yeah, unless Jimbo can confirm, unless Jimbo says otherwise, I don't think anyone was close. I think we were all thinking AD. I mean, I would argue it wasn't so much stupid because it was in... It was in a what location? It was on top of the volcano. But yeah, we are in no mode. I guess that means that Barbu is in go mode. If he knows where that long shot is. Hammer and Dins is bait. No, Dins is for key logic. It's bait. It's for key logic. It's bait. Yeah, I honestly don't know what to say. I just don't know what to say about. Babu, no. We have a winner for the bet. Virgil Dante 100 said somewhere stupid, and Herp McDurp said Fire Temple, which was close enough. We are in no mode. 1:45 has been called as the fastest time. I could agree with that. I mean, C-Force, I play on WBC, so whilst I have adapted to most things, the volcano is one of the things I cannot see, so... Water BK on River Oh, don't try and extend this to make us go into Ice Cavern. I don't want us going into Ice Cavern. And after I've said that, I now realise I may have just cursed it to be Ice Cavern required. Only Smoke now finally has a bow. I don't know what else to say. I'm really sorry, guys. I don't know what to say. You want the race, the E Weekly to be cursed? I don't know.
All right, I'm back.
Oh, thank goodness. You've seen.
I'm so ready right now.
Are you cracking a cold one?
Mm-hmm. What are those seeds, man? I don't know what to tell you.
It's a very nice jet seed. It's not been...
I mean, it's... What is that long shot location? We just
apparently
we just didn't know.
One of the winning bets was somewhere stupid, so...
I mean, it is pretty dumb. Super greater way of a hero. What if Kratos double way of the hero? Right? Like, I guess it can't be with DC market.
Yeah. We're also in go mode. Well, no mode, I should say.
Yeah. Well, for Barbu, I think something kind of interesting here is he's unmarked the go mode. So I'm not even sure he knows about that long shot there.
I don't
He
know.
might even follow the hammer way the hero to there if he hasn't done the fairy in crater, in which case, boom, there's your go mode. But again, also no finishers yet, is that right?
I haven't checked, and there's nothing showing up in chat, so...
Yeah, no finishers. 2 forfeits out of 36 people. It's not too strange, but...
I don't tend to look at race time and comment when commentating because we'll find out when people finish.
Yeah, it's already said in chat by the bot, so
Yeah. I'm just believing our robot overlords at the moment.
Barbu's gotta know here, though. There's no way. This is go mode for Barbu?
This is go mode for Barbu. This is... Yeah, go mode for Barbu. I believe we're in go mode for Volt. Yeah, Volk is now in go mode.
Still has to do forest.
Yep, but it's able to go mode forest.
Yep.
Oh, Volk needs... Oh yeah, irons are in forest.
I mean, he's going to find those. So he's definitely in go mode as far as we can tell. But he's going to check everything in spirit here. Along the way.
Red is red in go mode? I want to say red is in...
Only has a hook. Gonna go to forest, find the iron boots. As long as he knows that the long shot is on crater beam, then yes, but otherwise no. And no hovers anywhere for anybody, assuming they're in G2G. I'm not sure anyone's going to find those, but...
They're even in G2G when they're in shadow.
Jackson chat saying red planted a beam, thank you.
Okay, so red is in go mode then as well.
Yep.
Because they've already got their irons. And Zemo is... As far as I can tell, I don't think so.
Doesn't have a bow still.
Yeah, no...
Adult spirit, but gonna go there, find the bow, go to forest, find the irons, and then assuming he knows the long shot location, will be in go mode as well.
Red is a very nice boomerang color. It looks like a sort of a dark wood.
It's an extremely fast seed. Unless they need song time. Unless they need song time.
Song of time is a nice cavern.
Right.
So you're just adding 8 minutes onto the seed unnecessarily.
Yeah. Not too bad, not too shabby. I mean, we're a minute 25 in here and we're already in no mode. Like, it's kind of a hell of a jet, right?
We're in more than no mode. We are in actual factual go mode. Just go and keep the seed mode. That's where we're at. Excuse me there. But yeah, as Jimbo pointed out, because Babu hasn't done child shooting. This time not punished. Who needs to shoot things today, eh?
Ooh, Volk having some trouble here on Twinrova.
Stop being a troll. Troll over.
Got about one more hit here on Volk's side for Twinrova. Barbu making his way through water. Still no finishers overall in the race. So we could be looking at a pretty good finish here for Barbu on stream. Yeah, with no hovers here, it really makes a huge difference here in terms of executions, especially for water here, checking this one check.
Not having hover boost means that you're really either gonna just eyeball tricks or you're gonna do the setup, and that setup it's not the fastest thing in the world.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just a small chest and a reset for Barbu. Barbu is on VC, that's what I thought, but
Do you play on VC or do you play emulated?
I play on RetroArch.
Yeah.
Mostly because I don't want to change to VC, but it's just such a pain in the ass. It really is. Change everything on how you play, and I'm currently obsessed with Oracle of Ages for Zelda, so it's just kind of a non-starter for me.
Okay. I play on VC.
That's fair.
I like it.
Zimu getting that long shot. Looks like Zimu might be going towards Shadow here. It's interesting.
Please don't go Shadow.
He's going Shadow.
Oh boy. Alright, so we have Shadow Temple, which is going to yield us 2 checks.
What if it's vanilla hovers?
Then I called it earlier, but also that's disgusting.
Yeah, putting out Spirit's a big thing here.
Mm.
When you know it's something that's guaranteed you have all the items for, you don't need bow for Spirit then, so kind of a questionable call, I would say. Oh. What is this? Another slingshot in Shadow? Okay. Okay. Red making his way through Forest Temple. Gonna go to water directly afterwards. He's gonna go. Barbie's gonna go. Volk is...
Ingo.
Go, yeah. Yep.
Yeah, all our runners are Ingo.
Still no finishers.
Well, I say all our runners are Ingo. 3 of our runners are Ingo.
Out of these people, Cola, Alexis Icola, Mr. Martin Drunas, Cariosa, Words for Swords, Doc Eves, which one of those do you think is going to win this race, if any of those?
Ooh. So we're talking our top 64 sort of caliber runners.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually going to load up race time to see that list because I don't remember the the names you just listed off very easily. I'm going to say. So my money would be on Drunus.
Oh yeah, I was going to say Drunus as well, actually.
Yeah, I think Drunus is a good runner and definitely would.
Sticks mostly to dungeons.
Yeah.
I would say, and it's really kind of been a good thing as long as you can see what long shot is. So, any of the VC players, I would put at a slight disadvantage.
Mm.
So I think Mr. Martin actually might pull ahead here and get a weekly win.
I could
Furiosa, Icola, definitely two French beasts that hard to overcome them in any scenario for most racers. So hard to say for sure. This doesn't really the seed doesn't really lend itself to one play style or another, right? Like it's just kind of like average for a weekly, just a really jet seed.
Yeah, just a very jetty weekly seed. Although, admittedly, I haven't seen many weekly seeds recently. Anyway, I've been preoccupied with other things. But
I would say it's been about between 2 and 3 hours for most of them. Just on average, it hasn't really changed a whole lot over time. Between 2 and 3, I think, since season 3. It's pretty normal.
And it's been an interesting seed. We've seen some interesting plays, and yeah, that's all I can really comment about it. It's been an interesting seed with some interesting plays. But it's just been very fast. We're still missing our water boss key. It's either a Dark Link or it's locked behind Song of Time. I think we should be hoping you're wrong, because it's just going to add another 8 minutes to the seed. If it is required.
I mean, no one's done yet, so very big possibility at this point. Still no BK. Go mode otherwise for Barbu.
Go mode otherwise for Red and Volk as well, although they have other dungeons to do as well.
Also no Force Wind, right? I mean, we have a Force Red, but I don't know where he picked that up from.
I can't remember either.
It's definitely an interesting block puzzle for Red. Ooh. Wow, getting a 40 there, actually, that's not bad. Not bad. Couple seconds, of course, probably doesn't mean a whole lot in Randomizer, but just in terms of time save, that's impressive.
Yeah.
Ooh. Keeping track of the damage as well. The bow shot. Save 5 seconds. Oh, there's the BK. Okay, re-clicking the go mode for Barbu. Is Barbu gonna get first in a weekly? Is that the reality we're living in right now?
I mean, if that's the storyline that we're currently giving.
Listen, anyone can win a weekly.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what kind of racer you are. And sitting at 1,700 race time points out of a total of 2,900 max in this race. It's be a hell of a finish here for Barbu, no matter what happens. So like, very happy for him.
Yeah.
Didn't even get the dens on child shooting. Like, isn't that crazy?
Who needs to shoot stuff?
Who needs a stone dance? Fuck that. You don't need that shit.
Inspire? How about a very hot paperweight?
More like hot fire, am I right? Barb was routing. Hello.
Jimbo, are you about to break our fence? Oh, Cariosa has finished in first place. 1 hour, 38 minutes, 54 seconds.
Let's go! Him or Icola? Listen, they're one of the best 2 racers right now. Icola just won the mixed pools tournament. Hell of an accomplishment. Cariosa, of course, the season 5 champion from last year. This year, rather, but gonna be interesting to see how it shakes out for season 6, but it looks like Cariosa has the upper hand here, at least for today. Only 3 forfeits out of 36. Yeah, 138. That's very
fast seed, yeah.
Extremely jet. I mean, it's really nothing was not on the way, right? As long as you knew where Longshot was the big thing. We here we missed it because no one looked up there, or we missed it when they did. But
I'm just gonna say that we missed it when they looked.
Probably, yeah. And with the Bombay being strength 2 lock too, it's really pretty dungeon centric of a seed, I would say. Just don't go GTG. It's really the moral of at least this seed. As Barber makes his way towards Ganon, still no other finishers.
Oh, Barber doesn't have a
doesn't have hammer.
Oh no! 9 Daku nuts is not going to be fun.
That he could still get a nut drop off either of the Lizalfos or the Stalfos. Both of those can drop nuts.
Yeah.
Alexis here with the second place, also very good runner. 141.11, about 3 minutes behind, give or take, by Cariosa, so not too shabby. Another French player. Really, the French just extremely scary, I would say, in OT.
It can be, yeah. Ooh, apparently you could use hookshot.
Oh.
Yeah, just beat Ganon using
for the one hit. For the one hit, I mean, he's gonna have to.
Or if you miss some of your Deku nuts.
On the big chest here, on the Ganon's boss key chest, though, be interesting to see if he is gonna open that. Doesn't look like it. Already another finisher here, 2 finishers. So from his perspective, no, it's just a waste of time. Already have. Well, no BGS. Could save a little bit of time on Ganondorf if he so chose to get that, but doesn't look like it's going to be the case. Going to set up here for Knuckles with Master Sword. Not going exactly according to plan, but not too bad regardless. But is going to get hit here a little bit. Too hasty.
I think you have accidentally cursed commentary style.
That's very true. That is very true. But Mr. Martin here, 3rd place, great racer. 142.55, just a couple minutes behind Alexis. Our first North American finisher representing.
GG's. Do we have any any UK runners? Or are all...
UK runners.
Yeah.
I don't see any.
Fair enough.
For the NA Weekly, I mean, you see Melrose, but he forfeited already. And I think that's the only one, as far as I'm concerned, but... Oh, what is Barbie doing here? He's gonna catch a fairy?
Catch a fairy.
Okay.
Hopefully just for the Iron Knuckles.
Yep, here's 4th place here from Cola. Soft
GG.
Drinks Alliance, let's go. 144.01.
GG's.
KO twice by the Knuckles. I mean, it's a good point to pick that up then, I would say.
Did we find the Goron sword?
Not yet.
Not yet, because...
Not in Restream.
Uh...
The fire arrows were in the Ganon's boss key chest.
It was fire arrows in Ganon's boss key. That satisfies our what then? The market.
Barbara really taking his time here on the Knuckles. Gonna get killed here. With the Iron Knuckle, I think he might get killed here just immediately. Really depends on how much in cycle. Okay, not dead. Okay. Looks like he's gonna get through it here. Very nice break from Barbu.
All nice and according to plan.
Yep, as Red makes his way through Water Temple here. Got the 1 med left. Zimu is... not sure exactly where Zimu is here. Making his way towards Forest. Volk on PG, making his way towards Water. Still no other finishers. 4 people out of 36. Gotta say that top 10 hopes for the 4 on Restream are definitely alive. Maybe not for
yeah. I mean, you never know. You may get top 10.
Could. I mean, the seed's that bad. And I would say it's not really been that bad of a seed, though.
No, it's not been the worst seed in the world.
And see how Barbie does here in Ganondorf. A nice bottle recoil.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1 cycle.
Nice 1 cycle there. Very good execution. Really, all you need to do there, for anyone watching at home, just look at Ganondorf's nose. And as long as it's pointing in the southwestern direction, you can slash that bitch. And, you know, it's just as simple as that, really.
Fair enough.
Ooh, Red missing the BK jump without hovers. Barbus did miss that a couple times. I think he got on the 3rd. Oh, just going for a YOLO. Also missing on the 2nd try for Red. Zimu just entering Forest.
At this point, just say hell with any setup. You might as well try and do it blind.
No, the setup's kind of a sure thing, so
Yeah.
if you know the setup, you might as well go for it. But going YOLO again, not working out for Red, bonking, that was Bonko, you died. Not getting it again.
I do like how Bonko now has less damage. It has less damage as well.
Yeah. A little bit controversial, but in race mod general, there was talk about Bonko and Treasure Chest minigame.
Oh yeah.
Definitely take a look if you are interested in rules shenanigans, but oh god.
I'd like to ignore that, to delete that conversation from my memory banks, please.
Well, from a greater vantage point here, looking at Bonko, Tiris, the originator of the setting in chat here, Barbu, finishing in 5th place, ahead of the restream, 149.31. But I guess that's a GG's from me.
Yes, GG's for me too. And just looking at the time.
Yeah, we'll see if Barbu wants to join for an interview post-race. Longshot was on the crater beam check. Required beam plants.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And there's the slash. And the pig has been slain. GG's to Barbu, getting 5th place, top 10 finisher.
That's a great finish, especially for Barbu. 1,700 race time points out of a total of about 2,900. I think was the top here. So looks like Barbu's going to say no to the interview for now. A little bit, maybe a language thing, but either way, GG's. Very good restream finish here. Top 5 out of 36.
GG's.
Not bad. Not bad at all. And we'll see if one of the others finishes before then. Red is in water. Volk is in water. Both only need to finish. Zimu making his way through forest on map chess. Outside chance that he finishes before the others.
I'm gonna make a prediction. Volk and Red are going to definitely top 10.
Maybe.
And Zemo, I'm gonna say, has an outside chance. There's still a good chance, but it's an outside chance.
Yeah. Seeing the big chest there, but also just in gum mode, so just gonna skip that. Makes a lot of sense.
Skip big chests in go mode.
Yeah. Red checking dragon chest. Volk checking central pillar. Zimu pushing a block.
Well, we're going to be checking. No, we've already seen what was in Central Pillar, haven't we? As Pyra is finished in 6th place for a time of 1 hour, 53 minutes, and a second.
Yeah, not bad, not bad.
Not bad at all, no. A good run.
6 out of 36. About 4 minutes behind Barbu.
Yeah, we didn't need to touch fire, didn't need to go into shadow, didn't need to do GTG. Ice cavern could be skipped. No need to do the well. Those was a nice. Didn't we get hinted Song of Time?
I think it's the only possibility at this point. Or no, not Song of Time. It has to be Storms.
Oh, Song of Times was on
Prelude.
Well, you have to do the seed twice instead of once. Have we bored our runners enough?
And there's the BK for red. Just save quit and get the fuck out of this seed. Not gonna sub 2. Not gonna sub 2, but
Ice Color is finished in 7th. 155.34.
Oh.
GG's.
Very nice.
Yeah.
I'd be surprised if you didn't top 8 at least a weekly. I mean, it's been a couple weekends where he's just won both weeklies back to back to back to back to back. So it's with jet seeds. It's always a case of, did you go to the correct location? Okay, sick time. Otherwise, get fucked. So it's like, even if you're a good runner, can go either way, really. And red has got Morpha down. Volk on the way there. Interesting route through Water Temple for Volk. Zimu almost on Blue Po for Forest. Getting to Bow Chest here.
No, red has just slain Morpher.
How's that play here for Volk? I think he just missed the one check that he needs to lower the water for, so he's saving before that. Yeah, well, that's my student. One of them, at least.
Lockheath is a good runner.
Well, I mean, there's several explanations for that. I think several of which point to me. But besides that, yeah, very good runner.
Yeah.
Life is good, you know?
Mm.
The fact that I clinched 8th, too, is very proud. Very proud student there.
I get you, I get you.
Only one of 2. The other student of mine for Rando is Tobias.
Oh, yeah.
Also, very good streamer, very good racer. Good commentator, really.
Nice, nice.
We'll see if Red wants to interview here, as he is probably going to be the next to finish here on a restream. Yo, Doc with the rate of 4. Let's go. Let's go.
GG's.
Yeah, bless the sub 2. Yeah, sub 2 by how much, Doc? You could have made that a little tighter there. I think Red might die. Oh, realizing a mistake. So Sonic, what's your favorite setting for Randomizer?
My favorite setting? Ooh.
Favorite setting that currently exists?
It currently exists.
Yes.
I'm going to say...
Nothing made up. Nothing made up.
I'm going to say, and it's only because we start with Ocarina, but Ocarina Sanity.
Ocarina Sanity, really?
Yeah, I do like that setting because it gives you 2 checks.
For practically free, right? Because you're not going to really route those in otherwise.
Well, one of them is OoT, the other is a Sphere Zero check.
Which is just, 80 plus 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, I do like me some Ocarina Sanity when we start with Ocarina.
It's just free value.
Yeah.
It's really.
You don't have to worry about finding...
Song Sanity, to a great extent, is the same thing as that.
Song Sanity is nice. Like, if you were to combine Song Sanity and Ocarina Sanity,
oh man,
please just give us one Ocarina.
Or because then you get 2 items, especially with how weeklies are set up now, right? That's not that bad.
Either that or just unban Ocarina items in a place where you could normally use an Ocarina.
Yeah, Team Chaos here on Restream here for commentating. Red is gonna get the 1 cycle. Let's go.
Beautiful 1 cycle.
Ace Slayer finishing in 9th. Definitely a nice finish. 20207. Definitely a streamer that I've raced or really that comes and goes. Just doesn't really commit too hard to OoT, but you see his name pretty much every now and then. Every other odd tournament.
I'll tell you 2 other settings that I really like.
Yeah.
Dungeon shortcuts and key rings.
Okay, so those are some very real settings.
But they're new, but they have really nice settings. Depending on the dungeon, either give us the keyring or open the shortcut. But yeah, they are nice settings.
I would say, my 2 favorite settings, I would say. Bonko is one of them. I have to say that because I'm being held at gunpoint here. But besides that, I would say Oko. Oko and Bonko.
Oh,
I encourage everyone in chat right now to go play an Oko Bonko scene and see how much fun you have.
you just want people to die a lot.
I'm an RSL organizer. I'm an organizer of pain. Really, I don't think that's really changed anything here. So yeah, play Oko Bonko. It's a cool format. Volk here getting into actual Go mode here. Gonna be playing Prelude, going to Ganon right after defeating Morpha Volk, or Zimu rather, defeating Phantom Ganon. Alright, just got Water Temple left. Apparently still doesn't have irons. Oh no, he does. Just I'm shocked. Okay. But GG's to Red here. Let's see if he wants to join for an interview.
Yeah, GG's to Red, top 10 as well.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, really rounding out the top 10 here of
Curiosa,
Alexis, Mr. Martin Cola, Barbu, Pyra, Icola, Zakheeps, Ace Slayer, and Red. Looks like he's going to hop over in just a second here. And really going to look forward to seeing how he's going to really frame this seed. It's
yeah.
Really
It was a seed.
Volk making his way towards the end game. Zimu really just making his way in water towards BK. And it looks like Red is in here in the commentator's booth. GG's to Red.
GG's.
GG's.
Hey, yeah. So, what did you think about that seed?
It was over before I knew it. I didn't even realize I was in go mode until I was picking up that bow and spirit. I was like, wait a minute, I'm done.
Yeah. Yeah, not bad, not bad. You made top 10 of this weekly out of 36 players. How do you feel?
That's really good, because that's my first top 10. Yeah, that's
really?
Nice. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, extremely nice. Also, thank you for the rate of 3. Yeah, I mean, aside from it being a super fast jet seed and pretty much everything hinted toward you, you didn't have any trouble with the long shot, right, on Crater Bean?
No, I saw it my first trip through and just planned around it.
Okay. Nice.
Nice.
I guess my only concern was my water temple.
Yeah. Just knowing if it was song time locked or not, etc. You know, where exactly is the BK?
Yeah.
Scenario.
Luckily, we didn't have an extra 8 minutes added onto our seed.
Definitely nice, yeah. I mean, I'm not going to complain about that, but...
Oh, damn, I just sniped Nath. Rip.
So overall, how long have you been playing Randomizer, Red?
It'll be a year in November, so it's like 9 months.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
It'll be I think 3 or 4 years for November for me. But
On and off since the Scrub Central community started. I didn't really get into it until last year for me. So, yeah.
listen,
Also, we have a tonight.
I'm so crusty. Like I like. No. It's nice to see it here, Red. Though, and your first top 10 finish. Really, you've been grinding for a while, though. Really, throughout the summer, I feel like you've had a race every day, right? For the most part.
Sometimes 2, sometimes 3.
Yeah. No, okay. But what about 3 RSL seeds in one day? Can you beat that?
Probably not.
Why are you doing 3 RSL seeds in one day?
That's my PB right now. That's my PB of like, maximum Pepiga for minimum input, and yeah, that's where I'm at right now. That or 2 full mix pool seeds in one day, but I don't expect most people to have done that. But how do you feel about the current weekly settings, Red?
I'm pretty impartial to them, just because I've been grinding League. So this is the first one I played in a few weeks.
Nice to have a Deku open for you, or how do you feel about open Deku?
I'm more on the team of closed Deku.
Oh.
Okay.
Just because I value like the Sphere Zero checks getting stronger with it closed.
You did chickens this week?
No.
So you value the Sphere Zero, but not chickens.
Well, like I'm not gonna rush chickens right off the bat. Like we spawned in CAC, right? I'm not gonna do one right off the bat.
Yeah, fuck no. Why would you rush chickens? You have the whole of Hyrule under like literally anything else except chicken. I mean, I'm team skip chickens, so.
But like maybe if CAC is Wath, I'll think about it.
Maybe if it's double Wath, but
yeah,
it's probably in Skulls or something Sphere Zero. Like
I'm on the side of I'm not going to skip chickens.
Now, if you want to make it 5 chickens, that's different.
Okay, so how many chickens would you make it in a perfect world? Season 6.
Honestly, 5
chickens?
Is perfect.
5?
5 feels good.
Why is 5 perfect?
Because you could skip the 2 in the back.
I see. For me, it depends on where you enter CAC, right? To do chickens. What if you enter DMT? What if you enter Graveyard? If you have knock early, like, I mean,
5 just feels like the perfect number of skulls. Not skulls? Yeah, let's just do 5 skulls, everyone. I'll try again. 5 seems like the perfect number of chickens to do.
Also, GG is here to Volk. 2-12, 16, 16th place. Not too far behind Red here, but we'll see if they want to join for an interview here as well. But Words for Swords, also 17th place, 2-12-55. I just lost a league seed to him for our last location long shot, or no, mirror shield. And I'm still mad about it. I'm still mad. I'm just so furious.
I still need to schedule for League. I've just been busy, so
I'm already O2. I'm already O2.
Same here. I'm 0-2 a weekend. It feels bad.
Yeah. What are you gonna do, right? Hey,
what divisions are you in?
Your first weekly, right? Not too bad.
Yeah, first top 10, not bad.
Yeah, congrats.
Especially considering I always throw away jets, so that was nice.
What do you mean throw away?
Like I get lost in the sauce of where to go in a jet seed.
Also sauce.
Yeah.
You think path or way of the hero matters more for that? We kind of had a conversation between me and Sonic here for that, but just kind of curious to see what your take on that is.
I'm probably more biased because I started playing with path hints, so I'm always going to prefer them. But I don't see how they really help, like in a jet seed situation, like either one. If there's like a advantage or disadvantage,
Like it doesn't matter for the most part. If it's a super jet seed like this, I mean, it's
if everything's falling in your lap, then you're probably not paying too much attention to it.
yeah, that makes sense. In terms of the future here, what are you kind of focusing on? You said you're in League. Are you focusing on Season 6 potentially?
Yeah, I'm on League now. I didn't make it into Season 5 last season, so goal is at least top 128.
Okay.
Maybe top 64, but I don't know. That might be a stretch.
Yeah, we'll see if what kind of cutoff they have for this time. I would assume it would be the same as last, but looks like Azima is going to get it's going to go back to Shadow. Oh no, where is it going? Yeah, but I mean, you've been having like about a year of play experience. I mean, what are your thoughts on OoT Brando as a whole?
Honestly, it lives rent free in my head. Like I love it to death. It's the only Rando I've ever played.
It's only the tip of the iceberg, bro.
Yeah.
There's so much more that you have to experience, and I'm so excited for it. But love it but hate it, says Jimbo, our restreamer.
I feel that completely.
Fair, yeah. Really got to pick your battles. I would say, kind of learn what you like more than not. And kind of play more towards that. It looks like Zindian finishing in 18th place, 216.11. Yeah, I mean, there's just so much variety now, and in terms of rando, I mean, when I started, 3-4 years ago, like end of season 2, I would say you can play weeklies, and like that's it. Aside from like weird shit you want to maybe like organize by yourself, but RSL didn't exist. Anything other than weeklies didn't exist. League didn't exist. Like I helped make that a thing as well. So
Grubs didn't exist either.
Nope, sure didn't. So Andre, 3, 4, 5, 6, finishing 19th as well. Very nice finish.
We've had some snipes in this seed.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. I mean, for any kind of a jet finish, I would say is kind of like that. Looks like Volk is not going to be on Restream for an interview, just English difficulties. No problem.
Yeah.
Understand.
Thank you very much for letting us restream you.
Yeah, no, Volk has definitely had a great finish here on the Restream. It's me here finishing up. As far as have you ever given RSL a thought, Rob?
Actually, last week I had my first race.
Whoa, how did that go?
Absolutely horrible. First race experience with mixed entrances wasn't very easy.
Yeah.
Well, I'm curious. I'll do another race soon. I'm kind of dipping my toes into it. Maybe next season. Who knows?
Okay. I mean, it's the biggest thing with RSL is it's completely open. So as long as you finish 3 races, you finish the seeds, you are qualified for the next bracket. There's about 3 months, November, December, about. But it's a lot more than what you're seeing on Restream here. Not to toot my own horn, but it's a lot. I mean, there's a lot that the randomizer has to offer that you don't see really in standard. So definitely check that out. Check out mixed. Also toot my own horn, but my hands are kind of everywhere these days, I would say. So
you just have a hand in everything.
Listen, I'm just invested in OTR. I don't know what to tell you.
I don't blame you.
Yeah. I mean, it's a pretty sick thing, Yeah, it was Zor finishing 219.23, 20th place. Coming back from a very long hiatus. Nice to see.
GG's.
I'll be right back. I just got to the bathroom.
No worries. Unfortunately, interviews aren't my strongest point, so I've got no questions no questions and no comments. Other than thank you for letting us restream you.
Absolutely. Thanks for restreaming, of course. Well, I guess I'm gonna go and grab some dinner here.
Enjoy your food.
Yep. GG's, everybody.
GG's. So we should be finishing up in, well, no more than a few minutes, I want to say. Just got good old Morpher to kill, and then we will get some bacon. Also, GG's Volk. Really, you did well on restream. Some stream starting music. I mean, if Jimbo can do that, then certainly. They'll definitely be better than just silence. But yeah. So I guess you're left with. Well, I'll try my best to. I'll try my best to talk and keep you guys entertained as we are approaching the end of the seed. And yeah, I don't know what I'm saying next. I'm really sorry. King Samsung finishes in 21st place with a time of 2 hours, 22 minutes, and 34 seconds. GG's. Chat, have you guys enjoyed the seed today? Let's hear from you. Have you guys enjoyed it? Because I have. Even though it's been quite quick and boring, it's been enjoyable. Ace hasn't enjoyed it. Hey, welcome back.
Yep. It's like King Samson, Decoy Troy finishing in 21st and 26th, respectively.
GG's.
We're just finishing up. We're just going to be following up here on his finish here.
Mm-hmm. I didn't know Lizalfos could sidestep that quickly. Must be some secret jutsu that they know.
I mean, I'm not going to put it past him. I've never seen that person before. DJ Longarms.
GG. Congrats.
23rd.
Congrats on finishing this seed. You can't be mad if you see a big chest in Scanlan's tower and it ends up being fire arrows. You can't really be that mad.
I mean, if you're hoping for BGS, maybe, but
yeah.
Aside from that, I mean,
you can't have everything.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
Herb's Rule has finished in 24th place.
Oh, very nice. Very nice.
Yeah. I remember he was in Scrub Season 1.
Yeah, pretty active within the organization side of things for Rando. RSL organizer as well as restream organizer as well. Helps pick the comms and the restreamers and everything else you see here today on Restream. So
nice.
House Rule. Yeah. Yeah, a big central part of the community. If you'd like to volunteer as well, would you like to help out with the OTR restreams? It's a lot of fun. So the only reason I do it, I'm a main racer. For me, I'm focused on speedruns as of now. Almost 100 hours in Oracle Vegas, but hey, it's not too hard as long as you know the randomizer, the settings. Really, that's all you need to know. Is just start talking and have a mic you can record with. Look at that link there. It's a nice Google form. Always looking for new trackers and commentators, of course.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah.
And I'm glad to be back in the booth after what feels like forever.
Yeah. nice little jet seed, right?
Yeah.
Nothing too like AD 50 skulls. Like we have to watch people get 50 skulls or whatever.
AD 50 skulls. Welcome back to commentary on ZSR.
Yeah, not too bad of a little bit of a reunion for you. So hope to see you back in the commentary booth, of course. Aside from that, thanks everyone for watching, of course. I'm going to see Zimu finish here in just about a couple minutes. We'll see if he wants to do any kind of interview after the fact. Just got to wait a couple minutes for that.
Well, we have tenderized the bacon.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's time to slice up our bacon. Is it bacon or is it boiling bacon?
Okay, so which part of the pig do you think is the best? Any part of the pig?
I don't know. I really don't know.
For me, I would say pork belly is probably the best, just overall.
Okay.
Zooming here, just finishing up though. Very nice. Seeing all of the restreamed runners finish. Yeah, very nice.
GG's
for sure. Of course, we'll be seeing the E Weekly tomorrow. Don't miss that as well. It's going to be at 9 a.m. Eastern. We'll see if Zemu wants to join for an interview here shortly. And it looks like he is going to do so. Just give him a 1 minute or so. So, yeah, we'll just chill out for a minute or two while Zemu makes his way towards the commentary booth.
It is a bit of a walk.
Yeah. We're on our high hill here. We're exceptionally high. Well, at least one of this, but and we're just waiting for Zemu to climb up here. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, GG's, Zemu.
Yeah, everyone on Restream finishing in under 2.5 hours. Big shout outs to them. It's not always easy being on the Restream, of course. A lot of nerves with that. Of course, your feed's being multiplied by 100 in most cases. I would say being on Restream, so it's a big magnification glass in terms of what you're expected to get. Having eyes on your stream, so. Always kind of a bit of a curse or blessing, I guess, depending on how you view it. Being in Restream. We'll see what Zemo thinks about this scene in just a few minutes here.
Would you say it's blessed?
Yeah, 1,000%. Yeah, very blurst. Very blurst.
Very blessed. Oh. GG's, Zemo.
GG's.
Thank you.
Yeah, so what did you think about that seed overall?
It was fast.
Yeah. A little bit, yeah?
Yeah. I probably was a bit too thorough at points, but most of the stuff was just on the way. I skipped a lot of areas. I never went to GTG or the lake or Gerudo at all. I don't know.
In terms of Ocarina of Time Randomizer, how long have you been playing overall?
Think about 3 years.
Okay.
Back, I think it was season 2.
Very nice, very nice. I mean, I'm pretty much the same way, but so in terms of season structure, would you rather have it be AD or something like this, where it's kind of a fast jet seed?
If I had to choose the two, it would be Jet Seed, but I probably prefer it to be somewhere in the middle.
Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. In terms of this seed, did you have any huge difficulties?
I died a lot.
Yeah.
To Iron Knuckles mostly.
2 times. I saw you get the fairy the 3rd time.
Yeah.
Happens.
I'm not sure why. I usually don't, I don't think, but this time they pushed me and then I was dead.
I mean, you can be like a pixel off and be in the wrong position there, so it's understandable.
Yeah.
For sure. In terms of looking forward to the future, Season 6 going to be around the corner here in about a month or two, I would say. Any thoughts on that? Any new settings you'd like to see in the new either weekly settings or just season settings in general?
I guess nothing in particular. I kind of like what's going on right now. I guess I like the Path 2 hints.
Mm-hmm.
They were a bit more instructive.
Mm-hmm.
I like Open Deku. I hope we keep that.
Yeah, let's go. Just round of applause here for Open Deku.
I guess other like wants, I guess maybe update. I know I've mentioned this on previous interviews. It's like some of the hints don't really make sense anymore, but there's like a combined pool where they make sense in other settings. So I guess I'd like.
What would you say is the worst sometimes hint and the best sometimes hint to get?
Is there still the one for the bottom of the Shadow Temple?
Bottom of the Shadow Temple?
There's the Dead Hand. No, not Dead Hand. The Wall Master. I forget if it's the floor or the Wall Master. The invisible
Wall Master, yeah, for Shadow. That one?
That's the worst. Because like you're never going down Shadow and skipping that.
You're almost always getting that unless it decides to give you keys, in which case you're probably checking everything anyway. So it's like kind of whatever, right?
Yeah, and if it's a key, like you just have to get it anyway, so the information doesn't help you.
Yep.
The best, maybe a river chest, just because it lets you know. Like at the end of my water, I went to go get the songs in case I had to do river chest. So
yeah,
that's a big one to know about.
Now, in terms of there's such a thing as dual hints now. So say Frogs 2 and Frogs 1 are one hint. Something like that. HBA 1500 and 2000 and one hints. Would you be in favor of something like that?
Yeah, that sounds cool.
I mean, it's more information, right?
Yeah. I like information.
Overall.
Information is good.
Yeah.
Helps us make informed decisions in the randomizer, right? Whenever everything's randomized. So it's makes a lot of sense to me. I mean, I think it's got a lot of potential, or at least for the next season of Standard. Of course, we'll see in the next couple months where that all ends up. But yeah, you have your thoughts, Zimu, about this seed? Or anything else? Shoutouts?
It's about a couple weeks late, but I guess a couple weeks ago I did a randomizer run in a marathon called Fangame Marathon. You might be able to still catch the VOD on YouTube.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
It was really cool to be able to show Rando to a bunch of new people, hopefully. The run wasn't that great because I had an awful seed, but
It's part of it, right?
yeah, it happens.
Yeah, I mean, nothing too much to preclude from that, but yeah, that's awesome. I guess it's it for me. Anything else for you for Jimbo or Sonic here?
I've got nothing.
Jimbo?
Oh. Wait, was that my cue?
Yeah, I'm literally pointing at you, bro, and I'm looking at you. You 1-0 motherfucker. All right. I got that on my system.
I'm sorry.
You're not sorry. You did chickens. You did. Ah!
I'm over here trying not to die. I'm gonna keep coughing. Oh my goodness. All right. Anyway, that's going to conclude the restream here for the Ocarina of Time Randomizer weekly race. Big shout out to our runners, Barbu, Volk41, Artificial Red, and Zimu, who's still currently in the call with us. Thank you for allowing us to restream your gameplay. It was cool. Thanks again to our commentators in the booth today. We had Emo Soda and Sonic R. Pika. Go ahead and give them a follow. Really cool people. And our trackers today pulling double duty when the bot decides to load. There we go. Warren Traveler and Kyrenia tracking 2 runners each. So thanks again for that. And let's take a look at our schedule for tomorrow. Looks like we're leading off with the EU weekly race. That's starting at 9 a.m. Eastern time. That's going to be on ZSR 3. That may or may not get changed depending on what happens tomorrow, but keep an eye out for that. And then we also have the MMR Standard Tournament Winners Bracket Round 1, Jess versus Cobrel. That's set to be featured on ZSR 2. And following that, we also have a Majora's Mask All Masks Glitchless Community Race. Excuse me, that was a tongue twister. That's set to be on main at the moment. But yeah, just keep an eye out on that. See if any changes happen. Again, if you'd like to volunteer, you can always fill out a comms application or a tracker application using that form in chat. And with that, we're going to shut it down. We're going to be rating Jinda Wolf, who's currently still running the seed that we just featured. And last I checked, they were looking for their long shot, I believe. But I could be wrong. But we're going to go ahead and raid over there. No spoilers in the chat, please. Just, well wishes. Good luck. And we'll see you all tomorrow.
Yeah, bye, chat. Thanks for the weekly. That was a lot of fun.